All right, so what's good, party people? This is your friendly neighbor, Chad the Maverick, back again with another transit Weatherman report. Yes, it's been a while. I was working on the Venus series, as you've seen. If you haven't checked out the Venus series, the whole playlist is now done. You can go and browse your own Venus. You can go browse the houses. It's a beautiful time. So all the Venus explanations are now up and available on the playlist on this channel. If you don't follow me on any of the social medias, my Twitter is mostly my Astro account, so follow that, Chad the Maverick. Outside of that, I've been doing a handful of readings recently. I'm so grateful for everyone who has gotten a reading with me. I've been working through them day by day. So much support and love. I appreciate y'all so much. But anyway, let's break down into this transit weather report right now. And we're going to get down from the September 3rd to the full moon that's going to be happening on September 14th, I believe. So let's start right now. So we are on September 3rd, 6 p.m., right? The moon is in Scorpio. This is a more reclusive time frame. That's definitely coming in. The moon just was opposing Uranus, so there was probably something new that had struck you, a new feeling from an old scenario that has like a new feeling about something old has now happened. This is definitely going to make more sense as time progresses after this Scorpio transit, and when it goes into Pisces is when the full reveal is probably going to truly happen. But as of right now, you're having these new feelings about old experiences and you're starting to see them from a different angle. It doesn't mean that you don't feel them, and it's you. The biggest advice that I have is to feel it through. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I know for me personally, I've been feeling it and I was like, oh, I need to like step back because, like, you know what I'm saying, this is there's a lot of energy that's going down because of what the Virgo's doing right now with this beautiful Virgo stellium. What we're essentially seeing for the first time in a long time is us having to like connect all of the things that we've worked on prior in the year. So when the year started in the Aries season, we're starting to get this to a culmination point where we're now seeing, okay, the things that we wanted to spearhead at the beginning of even this year, if you want to go there, at the beginning of this year or at the beginning of spring, is now going to be coming into real life. We're making this all reality now. But the thing about it is that we still have to be receptive and we still have to be in a dream state in a sense in order to make our dreams actually real. But I'm going to be breaking that down as the time keeps going. But this moon in Scorpio is pretty much now exposing these like layers to ourselves that we've may have covered or may have like put a patch over, but now it's like the raw and pure and tenderness of the heart that's starting to like emerge. So be careful, don't get into any like real fights or issues this time frame if you can, because this is a very potent Scorpio moon because we have it sextile all of this Uranus and trine all this Neptune energy. So the next day, right? We are now in September 4th. So like I said before, we have the Sun conjunct Mercury in Virgo and Venus opposite Neptune. Same type of idea. Like these energies are going to continuously go on, but today is going to highlight more so Mercury because it's directly conjunct the Sun. So on Wednesday, this is the day to start creating something that's tangibly written. If you haven't started a routine per se, this is a day about affirmation. This is the day that should be centered around affirmation. This is the day that should be centered, and be careful with the words that you say and the words that you bring onto the table, because these words that you bring to the table are going to start to solidify, like I said, with this Pisces full moon. So everything that we're doing right now is all in accordance to how well this full moon is going to go and into Libra season itself. And Libra season is going to be hella important this year. Super, super important. When I say Libra is when we enter, I don't know if anyone knows Lana Del Rey song, but Aries to Virgo season is just like quote unquote real life. And then Libra to Pisces season is when we enter the lands of the gods and the monsters. That's the way that I put it. But yeah, that's definitely about to happen. So be careful with your words today. Not necessarily be careful, but like maybe be more reserved on the things that you may want to say to certain people. Because mind you, this is also going to be trying Saturn. So definitely make sure that you just pay attention is the only thing I'm getting for this day, to be honest. So Thursday. For Thursday, we have Mercury opposing, let me see, Mercury opposing Lilith, but I want to use the other Lilith. One moment. Perfect. Yeah, I'm using the meme Lilith for the calculations, but Mercury's going to be opposing Lilith. So our minds are going to be fighting against how we want to be presented in the world, how we want to present our beauties to people, how we want to present the our quote unquote divine feminines as people to one another. Mercury's also going to be trying Saturn, like I mentioned prior. And it's going to be sextile to North Node on this day. This is the more important one. So Mercury is going to be sextile to North Node. So the talk and the conversations and the affirmations that I was speaking on from the day prior are now going to actually start to solidify, take form, and you're going to see them get quote unquote sent off. I'm not sure how you're going to see them. It may be like a sign, it may be a synchronicity, it may be something, but you're going to see something that will actually kind of give you this concrete feeling of oh, this is actually part of my destiny. Oh wow, this is actually part of my grand scheme of life, my grand journey. Because it's Thursday's what's it called? Thursday's also the day of Zeus Jupiter day. So it's gonna definitely show you what can be possible with your next experience. That's I think what's coming through when it comes to this Thursday that's popping in. On September 6th, we have the Sun trine Saturn to Sun opposing Lilith, Mercury square Jupiter, Saturn sextile Lilith. The one I want to point out here is Mercury square Jupiter, because now after you have this initial conversation, or not conversation, this initial what am I trying to say? This initial input, you sent off your dream in a sense. You just sent off your dream into the ethers, and now the ethers are letting them do this thing. This is a day where now you can't look back at what you put out. Don't try to go back and be oh, let me revise this, or oh, let me no. That was what Wednesday was for. That's what Thursday was for. Wednesday was for actually the revision. Thursday was for sending it out, and then Friday is for you to just sit on it. You have to just sit on it, let it do its thing, and then the Sun's going to try Saturn, and this is when the quote unquote message or the manifestation that you sent is going to be hitting Saturn, and Saturn is going to be hooking you up as long as it's in your right intention and if you're willing to actually do the work that involves this dream. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's really popping through when it comes to this. Mercury is also going to be because Mercury is also going to be opposing Neptune, and this is what's going to be able, because it's out in the ethers, right? But you can't go back on it now. This is you just have to let it rock. You have to let it roll. Rock and roll. But you have to just let it go and let it just do its own thing. You get what I'm saying? Because the next day is going to be this. I'm going to go right now. The next day is going to be important as well. So this is Saturday, September 7th. On Saturday, September 7th, we have the Sun sextile the North Node again. But the Sun being sextile to the North Node in Cancer is going to be actually direct. So Saturday, like I said, Wednesday, you're writing down, you're getting the analyzation, you're getting the manifestation. Thursday is being sent off. It's being sent off into the ether. It's being sent off into the world by that night. By the time you go to sleep, it's being sent off in your dreams, and it's going. Friday is the day that you have to kind of sit back and be it's going to happen. Let me chill. Let me be here. But let me also put in other work around it so I can make sure that the space is there. Saturday is going to be okay, we received your order, right? But it's you sending out an order where they're getting ready to ship it for delivery. That's the thing. Like, your dreams are getting ready to ship for delivery towards you. And with this Venus trine Pluto, you're going to be going through a certain form of transformation on an emotional scale and on a heart scale. That's going to allow you, so when you get this manifestation, you're not going to be too timid for it. You're not going to be too scared of it. You're going to be like, this is my heart's desire and this is being fulfilled. I think that's the best way to put it. I hope you guys like follow what I'm doing this time. Um, for those that are maybe more advanced, I know you get it, but like, for anyone who's new to the channel, this is just my general like guideline of the energies, and I'll still be dropping my card of the days on Twitter and stuff, so you'll be able to kind of see how they'll all somehow work together. That's always how it goes. But yeah, that's the one that I definitely want to point out for this day. And the moon's going to be in Capricorn, but the moon in Capricorn is going to be more prominent on Sunday, right? So let me see. Sunday, September 8th. We have the Sun square Jupiter. Again, this is the day where it's like, although you know the package is coming to you, you don't look to check to see where the transit's at. It's still being delivered. It's still being made through. You'll have a sense of what it's going to be, and you'll probably be in like a decent mood, but you can't question like your growth at this point. You have to know that it's going to occur. And with this, we also have Lilith that's going to be trining the North Node. And so now it's like, okay, this manifestation is coming. How am I going to change, let's say, my physical appearance? How am I going to change the way that I express myself and my sexuality? How am I going to express my beauty, my aesthetic? These are going to be new ways that are going to come in, because with your new manifestation, you're going to have these level ups in how you look and how you present yourself to match up with these in order for those energies to all be correctly working. That's what Sunday is about. Sunday is going to be like you getting into your heart and you working with these like energies to be able to know what look you want to go for. This is like a good day, even like, I don't know, you have to treat yourself like a character and like this gets getting drawn out. You know, they have different outfits and stuff, and you're like, oh, which one? Like, that's the type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, look for new ways to up your beauty in a sense for this day. And beauty is obviously subjective to you and what you love. So let me keep that in mind for you. Okay, so now we have Monday, September the 9th. We have a hell of a lot of transits that poke out on this day, right? We have Mercury trine Pluto, Mars trine Saturn. Or let's go Mercury trine Pluto first, right? So like I said, this is now, remember how I was talking about the package being delivered? The package is now being sent back. Like, it's on its way, right? You get the notification itself. You don't have to don't look at the notification. The notification is coming to you. Now, the package is on its way and it's being delivered. And with this package being delivered, you're getting an upgrade. You're getting a rev up on your motorcycle of life. You know what I'm saying? Life's a highway. But you have the, what's it called? Your Mars is trying Saturn. Mars is going to be trying Saturn. Mars is going to be sextile a node, and it's going to be, let's just go right there. Because with Mars trying Saturn directly, this is like a great day to, let's say, if you wanted to do a workout regimen, if you wanted to make another type of move that's like it's more of like a preparation, because the full moon is when all these things are going to come into a culmination. And that's what I'm trying to prep everyone for in this regard, right? So with Mars trining Saturn, yeah, like I said, if there's a workout routine, if there's something that you wanted to do, this is a routine. Find a new routine this day. A new routine, a new vibe, a new way to properly flow the things that you want to flow. That's what's going to be coming through on this day most of all. And these things are going to be starting to align, like I said, with that destiny portion, with that thing. And it's not going to be something that you're going to be doing consciously. It's just going to be happening on its own. So don't try to force the facts. Let the facts come to you. Biggest thing I could say. All right. So now we're into the next week. Oh, we were, yes, beforehand, but whatever. Not the point. The point is, now, like I was mentioning before, since all of that has passed through the Scorpio to Capricorn, and now we're in Aquarius. Now with the sun being here in Aquarius, or no, before I even get to that, right? This day, on Tuesday, the sun is going to be directly opposing Neptune. This is a direct opposition with Neptune. And the reason why I want to point this out is because this is the day. I'm not going to, honestly, that's all I'm going to say. This is the day. And with the, that's all I can say. This is the day. And with the moon in Aquarius, this is going to be the download. It's going to be downloaded to you. The only thing I can really say for this day is today is a day, and you're going to be getting those downloads straight from the universe, straight from your higher spirit, straight from the guides, whatever way you do it, God, whatever way you think of it. That's going to be giving you the real information. That's really going to be giving you the real facts to all of this. And it's going to be sextile with Jupiter. So it's all in divine time. This is actually beautiful. These transits are wild. I can't properly explain them in its entirety, but I'm doing my best to like detail them out as I can. Wednesday. So now we have Wednesday, right? Wednesday, the moon's going to be deeper into Aquarius. Similar vibe as before, right? Today's the day, and then today is the aftermath of that day. Because there's going to be more downloads. It's going to be a weird time. It's going to be like a quirky time. The conversation that you have might be weird. People might pop out of nowhere that you haven't talked to, that you have soul connections with, that you may have had like karma, whether that be future karma, past karma, doesn't matter. Karma is just karma. Not in a bad way, not the way that you're thinking of it either. I'm talking universal karma, not like, oh, they did something bad, I hate them karma. Like, nah, that's not even a thing. Anyway, not the point. But all of these things are going to start to make sense. And then the characters and the people that you think should be going with you on your journey are going to come in and start to accumulate on this Wednesday. You're going to find a conversation with them somehow. So like keep an eye out for that. There may be one person though that's not there for your best favor. You won't know exactly who it is at first, but just make sure you keep an eye out. Don't trust 100% everything. But for the ones that you feel it's right in your heart, if you're logically thinking if they're okay, question it. If your heart's saying that this is actually completely okay, you know. And that's the best way I can put it. But yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown for Wednesday. And here we go. So we have September 12th, Thursday. And for September 12th, Thursday, we have the Mercury and Venus are going to be conjunct. So they finally caught up. So your mind and your heart are now together on the same page. But the moon is making this sextile to Uranus. So your heart and mind on the same page, and it's going to give you a very random scenario, a very random maybe love interest, a very random new sense of love. Something random that has to do with love and how you think are going to conjoin. And hopefully for y'all, this may be a new relationship. Hopefully for y'all, this may be a new partnership or a new job. Something like that along the nature. A new way to get money. Something like that's going to pop up. But just mind you, the full moon phase is happening. So all the accumulation. So honestly, you want to know what this is? On this day, remember the package I was talking about? You've had the package now. It's been in your house. But this is the day you actually decide to open it. That manifestation package I was talking about, this is the day you decide to open it. Now, it may not be exactly what you think as soon as you open it. You may have to like I'm going to put this in let's say a video game terms, right? You just got the game, but now in order for you to play the game first, you have to do some updates first. And the update's going to end after the full moon, or like during/after the initial real phase of the full moon. But what's really going to be important about the full moon transition, shouts out to Anthony Fantano. But so yo, look at this. Look, ready? You open up the package. Mercury's 29 degrees Virgo, Venus 29 degrees Virgo, and we have the Neptune directly opposite on the moon, directly opposite Mars. So now the download is finished. The download is finished. We've now reached the third decan of Virgo. that manifestation is really pulling through. I really hope y'all paid attention this whole time. That manifestation is pulling all the way through. And that's a beautiful thing to see, yo. That manifestation is pulling through. So keep in mind that. Trust. Now, this Saturday, this is where I'm going to end this off too. So Saturday, the moon's going to be ending off and about to be heading into Aries, where we're going to be entering a new thing. But now you've had whatever item, whatever manifestation, whatever, let's say relationship you're manifesting, whatever thing that you were going for is now ready to be, released. It's not ready to hit the people. It's not ready to be shown. It's ready to like see the light of day. You get what I'm saying? And with this Mercury going into, and all this is going to start to show up with this new Libra energy that just started. Because now your heart and mind just went from all the details to you now having to express it and share it with other people and network it in a lot of ways. And I think that's all I have to say for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is really like, this is usually supposed to be a transit thing, but the way that these energies are set up, it's literally like I want to say manifestation guide for the new moon, this transit weather report. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this. If you didn't understand what I said, please go back at the beginning of this video and please watch it again so you can definitely get it. Because I want y'all to be able to like really work with these energies as best as possible for you. Pay attention to what house you have Virgo in, because this may be giving you a lot of insight towards it. And yeah, but also be mindful. Don't stress the details too hard. Virgo is a very psychic time frame. The details will be sorted out for you as long as you just keep moving with your heart and with your mind. And that's all I have to say for today. If you like this, want to see more, like it, comment, share it, subscribe. And if you would want a reading with me during this time frame, that's fine and dandy too, as I could help you probably learn yourself better so you know what you actually want to manifest. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I've been doing a handful of readings. So grateful for y'all. But yeah, that's that. If you don't want any of that, have donations down there if you want to support. If you don't want to do any of that, just come watch the next video. And until we meet again, this is your boy, Chad the Maverick, signing off. Have a great day.